Okay, so my name is Gavin Seymour. I work at the University of St John as a group exercise instructor and personal trainer. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do the next edition of the Love Life workout routines. This one is going to be centered around any poles or any fences or anything stable that you can use some sort of elastic type band off. So there's various things in and around your whole house or in the park that may be suitable. All you'll need is, like I said, something elastic as a band. You've got this format as well, it's like a tube. You could actually use kind of everyday objects, even like an old pair of tights that have got that kind of elastic nature about them. But anything elastic really is going to be suitable. So fantastic feedback from the previous workout, so thank you for that. Keep going with them, keep sharing them, and keep nominating your friends to keep everybody active. So the theme of this project is to get lots of new people involved in exercise that perhaps haven't done much before, and this is a good introduction that they can use with nice simple programs that you can do in and around your home. Okay, what I'm going to do is show you move set number one. So in the move set number one, we're going to use kind of pull-in movement patterns, and you've got the beginner, intermediate and advanced moves. So again, so you can use your bands, your tubes, your tights, anything that's elastic. And again, I said you want something solid. Here we've got like a solid fence that we can use. It could be a washing line pole, anything that's stable and that's going to support your body weight and the elastic. So the first move is going to be using the band, and we're going to just use both hands, knee soft, chest up and back, and we're just bending inwards. The elbows tucked in, chest stays up, and this is working your back. Slight progression. You can always progress these type of moves by adjusting the range. So by stepping a little bit further back, it makes it a little bit more challenging. And a slight progression move. So that's the beginner move. The intermediate move is going to be the same, but with one arm. So basically this one, just again, get your distance. Arm out in front, it's often good to have it out in front for balance. So knee soft, pull back, and we're just pulling the arm in. So chest stays up, hip stays back, and all the work is done through this arm. The body's controlled, and again, working into the back. This one, you want to alternate sides, so just make sure that you use both sides. So again, keeping the chest up and elbow tucked in. Okay, the advanced section, the level 3 on this move set is going to be one arm again, but generally you want it a little bit lower down, and we use a kind of a back lunge position. So basically dropping the leg back into a back lunge. Again, use this arm for balance out in front. And just chest up, one arm, and pulling into the side. So we've got the added pressure on this one of the balance in this position. Requires a lot more core stability, and it's a more challenging move from this stance. Again, you're going to be doing this on both sides using the right and left arms. Okay, we're going to show you move set 2 now, and we're going to use a pressing movement patterns. I'm going to show you with this tube, but you can do exactly the same with the bands, or like I said, with your tights, anything that's elastic. So the first level is going to be using one hand on this one. So if you're using your right hand, you want your right leg back. So the first stage is just a split stance, but nothing too defined, kind of comfortable grip. You're fairly supported in this position. Chest up, shoulders back, and we're just pressing in front. Again, we can progress the move by stepping further forward, makes it that a little bit more challenging. Want to engage your core throughout the whole of the move, and we're just pushing in front. So on this one, you want to use both sides, so alternating between the right and left arms. Okay, what I'll do now is show you the intermediate moves. So the intermediate move, we're going to be in a lunge position. So split lunge position, and pressing in front. So again, If you're using your right hand, you want your right leg back. So get yourself set first. Chest up, leg back, arm out in front for balance, and then we'll just push in. So you've got the added pressure of the core stability that's involved to hold this position, as well as the pushing movement. So on this one, you want to use both hands again. Nice full drop into the lunge, pushing out. To progress the movement, you can just step a little bit further forward as well. Okay, the advanced move on this section is going to be, if you've got a pole like this, fence like this, you can bring your arms up to the side. If you haven't, it could just be normal press ups from your toes as the progression. So on this one, just dropping body in line, head in front, core braced, hip in line so your body moves as one. Just like that. So this is the advanced move on the press-in section, move set number 2. Okay, we're going to move on to move set number 3, and this one is going to be focused on the legs. We've got different options again, beginner, intermediate and advanced. So the beginner move, again, so if you've got your bands, your tights or your tubes, just position yourself a little bit further back. So knees soft, slight turn out, chest up. We're just going to go with the squat. So chest stays up, core stays braced, pushing your bum back, and then back up. We're using the band for a little bit of balance, a little bit of support if you need it. And control it back to the top. Keeping your core engaged through the whole of the move. So that is the first move, that's the beginner move. You can alternate the range, you don't have to go as low as that. It's just to show you different options. The intermediate move is we're going to go into one leg. So for example, if you have the band in your right arm, it's going to be your left leg that's going to be doing the movements. So for example, with chest up, we're going to do a knee raise and a back lunge. So knee raise, back lunge, chest stays up at the top part of the range, keeping it controlled as we're coming down. Knees stay soft, pushing your hip back. Again, we've got this band for balance. All of these moves with the bands are really focusing on the core stability to keep yourself stable. Do exactly the same on the other side as well. Okay, we use the advanced section, number 3, and this one we would just use this particular pole for a split squat. Variation you could use would be with lunges. On this one, we're going to use the split squat. So basically what that means, you've got one foot held up, the other foot out in front, chest up. It does take a bit of practice to get the right stride distance. Chest up. So you want the knee not to go past your toes, you want your chest high, core braced, and just controlling it down. Again, this move requires some degree of core stability, which is kind of the theme of this particular workout. Okay, what we'll do to finish the video is we're going to explain some of the intervals and the order that you're going to do the movements in. Once you've finished this particular workout, I want you to make sure, as always, to do your static stretches. So a minimum of 15-second holds for each muscle. It should take about 3 minutes overall, and the purpose is really to kind of relax yourself, bring your heart rate back down, and it's a really fun part of the workout. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed the workout series. If you've enjoyed the program and you want to take part in some group exercise classes, come along to University of St Mark St John, and we've got lots of different options for classes that you can try out. So see you soon. If any inquiries, feel free to give me an email, and we'll speak soon. Thank you.